everybody, we're back. Look who I have.
Hey.
Art has joined me for the Bethesda conference, starting here in about 5 minutes.
Much better than 11 o'clock or whatever it was last
Oh,
night.
God, that was brutal. That was so late.
Fortunately, it was only like an hour.
Yeah. I was like, I'm expecting the same for this one.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be long.
No. I don't know what they're going to show besides Fallout 76. That's really like the only thing like definite.
Some kind of actual information on Fallout 76 of what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we got a sneak peek at Microsoft's conference earlier. That looked actually really good. Graphically, it looked an upgrade.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything they could ever ask for.
I'd be shocked if they don't show a Doom sequel.
Yeah.
Dedicated fans.
Yeah.
I love Bethesda
Any
Those folks
Wolfenstein
Probably
DLC maybe?
They'll probably have more Rage.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. We do have Rage already.
They might show more of the Wolfenstein DLC, but I think they've already announced all that, so
Okay.
they might show like a quick video just recapping it.
Yeah.
Yes! Just a few short weeks ago, we released a teaser for Fallout 76.
Sure this is
I am seriously
working correctly.
so excited about
You
this.
sure we're on? Are we on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
good.
may have already teased it, but tonight we are going all
Hey, Foos.
out.
Welcome
We
back.
have so much to say when it comes to Fallout 76, and I
keep getting
really
disconnected
can't
from the
wait to see
chat.
what people think.
Stupid.
Let's roll that announced teaser
This
one
app's
more
terrible.
time before we finally let you guys get to the showcase you're all waiting for.
Oh man, more Fallout.
I think it would have been hilarious if they left that screenshot up on their Twitch page just streaming it.
Yeah. That would have been pretty awesome. I wonder if hopefully we'll get a new IP. I think we'll get a new IP. Because we are kind of like, it's too soon, I feel like, for another Dishonored. Too soon for another Evil Within. You know what I mean? Like those all just came out last year.
Don't know if they're ready to go with new Elder Scrolls yet.
Yeah, I think it's too soon still. I think that's why they're doing this. I would expect if we get a tease for Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
But it won't be any gameplay, or not even a CG trailer, just like a small little thing, I think, if anything. Everyone looks so good. Thanks, Foos. Thanks for the usual. Making sure everything's okay. That's how I discovered I wasn't. When I first logged on for EA, there was no audio at all. That or me. I was like, what's going on here? I think it was the. I had the headphones plugged in, and I think that messed everything up. Plus, I had a horrible headache too. I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't look like you were having a good time.
No, I had. I don't know. I didn't know where my head was just pounding. But plus, the EA count was just terrible to begin with. But.
Happy almost Reclamation Day, Abigail! Aw, you too, Anne. And what do you think we're going to be learning about Fallout 76 tonight? I don't think we need to speculate, because the showcase is just about to start. That's right. It's finally time for us to say goodbye to you and let you get to the showcase you have all been waiting for.
I love how they're all doing these little cheesy
Thank you so
Intros.
much.
intro things like 15 minutes beforehand.
2018 BE3 Showcase Pre-Show. Remember to use that BE3 hashtag to talk about the show and let us know what you think. And if you're watching on Twitch tonight, you may notice a little something special.
Ooh.
There's a brand new Twitch extension featuring trivia and polls that could get you a free Twitch drop. Just link your BethesdaNet account to your Twitch account and load up the extension, and you'll be eligible for the drop. Yay, free stuff.
Twitch drop? What does that mean?
And that's it for us. Once again,
Oh.
I'm Ann Lewis. And
Guess we should know.
I'm not that into
Yeah.
the EA conference. It felt like a stockholder meeting. Yeah, Foos.
Yeah. Definitely. This is a long countdown. Anything longer than 10 seconds is kind of weird.
Just paper unfolding me.
Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting venue.
It's similar to the thing we had last year with the developers and their families.
Oh, that's right. That's nice. They spent so much time there.
Yeah.
From different countries, we have different interests
Jesus.
and different points of view. We aren't all developers, but it takes all of us, every one of us, to make these games. A job we take very seriously.
Awesome.
We try and break things and fix things that are broken.
Bethesda's now into big pharma. Nice.
We
When
keep
can I get their new
our fans happy
antidepressant?
Yeah.
Chokeslam.
on the edge of their seat.
Side effects include.
We keep the books balanced.
Side effects include vets.
New talent. And interact with our community. Most of all, we work together as old friends and new. What unites us is our passion for games. Games as diverse as the people who make them and play them. We're not just living the dream, we're creating it. We are all Bethesda Softworks. How may I direct your call? You can start the show.
Gee, thanks. I think I've been making some kind of a switch announcement, I'm sure. What's the next game we're gonna bring? Fallout 3? They have so many good IPs. I always forget about the amount, the range they have.
Yeah.
And now, please welcome Bethesda's Global Senior Vice President, Pete Hines.
Got a sugar, he knows someone.
Thank you guys very much. You sound good. I love you too. You look good. You guys ready to go? As Paula said, my name is Pete Hines, and I'm delighted to be back on stage for Bethesda's 4th annual E3 Showcase. Now, we've got all kinds of surprises in store for you tonight, so whether you're here with us in the audience or you're one of the millions who are watching around the world, settle in, get ready for the very best in gaming. Our theme this year is Create, and it's a theme embraced by our 10 studios spread around the globe, the incredibly talented folks who make the Bethesda games that you'll soon be playing. But as you saw in our intro video, it's not just developers. Everyone at Bethesda is a part of the team that brings our games to life, and that extends to all of you. Because we create the worlds, but you create your own adventures, stories, and experiences, and it's your passion for games that drives us every day to strive for excellence. The past year has been an exciting one for Bethesda as we released some of the best games of 2017. Games like Prey, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, The Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2. We even released exciting updates for The Elder Scrolls Online. We brought full open world VR with Fallout 4 and Skyrim, plus Doom VFR, and we even released our first 2 games for the Nintendo Switch. So we were thrilled when Metacritic named us the top publisher in the industry with the highest overall review scores.
Dude, that's
across
a lot
all of
last
our
year.
games.
Jesus.
But tonight is about the future. We're here to show you where we're headed and the games that we're creating that you'll soon be playing, the worlds that you'll be inhabiting in the next year and beyond. So, we're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
Awesome.
Perhaps best known for their low prices and ability to keep a secret. So let's get things started with a look at Rage 2.
I wonder what their original rollout plan was for Rage 2.
Probably just this,
Just like,
I'm
yeah, just
assuming.
show up here,
Yeah.
nothing announced.
And when that happened, they were probably like, okay, quick, put something quick together
Yeah.
to let people know, okay, a trailer's coming. Is it NGWK? It is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes.
Are you ready to rage? I said, are you ready to rage? What about you? You ready to rage? Are you ready to rage? Let's have some fun.
Oh, it's funny.
Come on, AC. We got
Please tell me he does the whole soundtrack to this game, because I will buy it day one just for that. Half the audience like, who's this guy?
This is your time to play. This is your chance for 10. We made a sacrifice, but now we've come to take it all. We should have it good. We'll take the leading one. It's really nothing new. It's just a thing we like to do. You better get ready to die. Get ready to die. Get ready to kill. Get ready to kill. Get ready to kill.
I think this automated puts Bethesda at the top of all the conferences so far.
So between this and the snarky comments towards Walmart Canada.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny when this whole thing is just an hour-long WK concert.
Again, best conference ever, if that's the case. Oh no. I was saying, I only had a couple small hiccups during the Microsoft one.
Yeah.
Hopefully this settles down a little bit. Oh my god. So awesome. Oh, here's the trailer. We're not even gonna show anything of the game. That was it.
Here's a trailer we had to show you a week ago.
Again through Andrew WK, the perfect song for Rage 2. Hi everyone, my name is Tim Willits and I am the studio director at id Software.
And I'm Magnus Nedfors, game director at Avalanche Studios.
And we're here to say that Rage is back. Now, we had a ton of crazy ideas when we started planning
Came
Rage
no
2.
unexpected.
And we needed the right studio to bring our vision to life. Now, we've admired the open world chaos in all of Avalanche Studios' games. And as we're about to show you, they delivered big time.
That guy is a monster next to him.
Retired pro wrestler or something.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim.
Is that Diesel?
Line. Is that video supposed to play or supposed?
Well, speaking for everyone at Avalanche Studios, this is really a dream to come true for us. The world of Rage 2 is perfect for our style of gameplay. But even more exciting than that has been to work with these guys at id Software. These guys invented the first-person shooter.
Clap.
They need one of those old-fashioned applause
It's
signs.
still one of
Yeah.
the best shooters out there. So it's been a really great collaboration.
This is a good year for Avalanche. Got Rage 2 here. They're working on Just Cause 4 coming out later this year.
This is the cast of Twins
So Rage
2018.
2
Yeah.
transports players into a dystopian future,
I watch it.
devoid of society, law, and order. Now, you play as Walker, the last ranger of the wasteland.
Texas Ranger.
Now, I can talk all night about our guns, the powers you'll use, the vehicle combat, and of course, the crazy open world. But I know that you are here to see the game. Well, not only
Well, too bad.
do we
Yeah.
have Rage 2 playable at our booth at E3,
Wow.
but we've got for you an extended look at the world and gameplay of Rage 2. Let's check it out right now.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything about a release date yet, right? Not even like a year or anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm wondering if this is coming this year.
I say if it's playable, it might be coming this year.
Yeah.
Global extinction event. 80% of the Earth's population dead.
God turned his back on humanity long ago. It wasn't a war. It wasn't global warming. It was a fucking asteroid. I was born in this shithole. Parents murdered. An orphan of this wasteland. An army of mutants killed everyone I ever loved. All that's left is hate, fear, and the need for survival. You see, part of growing up was watching everything get taken from me. I stood by, did nothing. And now, I'm the last ranger of this wasteland. And there's only one thing left to do!
That was a little more serious than their
Hello,
trailer.
E3,
Yeah.
and welcome to the world of Rage 2. In a moment, we'll dive headfirst into the Eden spaceport mission, where Walker, our main protagonist, is out to find a rare artifact that will aid him in his quest to take down the Authority.
Fair enough.
Doctor, I'm approaching the Eden Space Center.
Ah, yes, I forgot to say. It might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise. You must likely slay them first, before pulling down the eco-pod from orbit and securing the untainted nanotrites therein.
Doctor, made it to the Space Center.
Keep your wits about you, Walker. The goon squad may look whimsical, laughable even, but believe me, behind their playful appearance, they are very, very dangerous.
That was awesome.
It sings. Rocket, rocket, singing It mounts on the wall. It's motion sensor activated. It's the rocket.
Oh my god, please tell me that's in like the collector's edition. That'd be hilarious.
There
It
you go.
is! Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god. Oh, Bethesda, if you want to send us that, but we'd welcome that.
Hang on the wall.
Oh my god, it would be in every podcast video. Oh, come on. There we go. Enjoy. Why are we struggling here? Come on. We were doing so good.
Kill your way to the EcoPod mission control on the third floor.
Come on. Ugh. Yeah, no, they definitely do. Because they got the best collector's editions. They've got some good stuff.
Unauthorized personnel are no longer present. Threat has been nullified. Mr. President, welcome to Eden EcoPod mission.
Excellent. Now, look for the central computer. You will initiate the recall procedure for Eco-15. Still in orbit.
Recall sequence approved. Beginning EcoPod recall. The EcoPod has landed
down.
without
The
incident.
EcoPod made it.
I know, and so does the Authority. Hurry, get the untainted nanotrites and get out. Also for you, there is an extra boon. Something that will make you a veritable superhero.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good. Looks like Ranger Walker's gonna get a bit of a boost today. Just like the doc said. Authority units. Be a problem.
It looks like the collectible that came with Doom.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does.
The demon with the rockets on his
Yeah,
shoulder.
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah!
Come on, you can do it. What is going on? Oh, all right.
From Bethesda Softworks, Christian Van Hoos.
The Elder Scrolls Legends. Oh, is that card game?
How's it going, everybody? I'm Christian Van, who's the community manager for the Elder Scrolls Legends. For the for the past year, we've taken what I think is the best digital card game and made it even better. New cards, new modes, new ways to play, and much more. But we wanted to push ourselves even further. So tonight, I'm thrilled to announce that we will soon be relaunching the Elder Scrolls Legends with brand new, totally overhauled visuals. I'm also very excited to let you all know that Legends will be available later this year on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. But there's no reason to wait to play the game that Apple awarded Best of the Year in 2017. Download The Elder Scrolls Legends for free and join me tonight on PC, mobile, or tablet. And any progress you make in the game will be carried over to the console versions through your Bethesda.net account.
A little bit of it. That's
And
okay.
now, let's
I've
take a
never
look at the future
gotten into
of
card games.
Legends and see why this isn't just my favorite card game, but will soon be yours as well.
Sound like a threat.
Yeah.
It starts small.
Better like this.
One game is all it takes. But Legends never stay simple. Never stay small. This is action. This is story. This is competition. This is easy to pick up. This is hard to put down. This is a 5-minute train ride. This is a 5-hour marathon.
Ah.
This is for any way you play. This is for anywhere you play. This is for strategy fans. This is for those who want magic at their fingertips. This is for those who want dragons at their command. This is a game where legends are born. This is for you.
You gotta give it another go. It's on Switch.
From ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Fyrer.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I'm Matt Fyrer. I'm the game director on the Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you.
Is it free to
Before
play?
I get started tonight, I just want to do a shout out. It was really great. We started the showcase tonight
So
with
the
the
fact
video
that it's on Game Pass
highlighting,
now means nothing
the
then?
really talented people that work behind the scenes to make all of these great games possible.
Yeah, because I know at one point there was the I don't know if maybe
So
one
standing
of the
here on stage, I'm representing a whole lot of amazing
one of the
people at
packages.
ZeniMax
One month it
Online
was on
Studios that I go to work
Humble
with
Month.
every day.
Oh, okay.
It's a great
But it may have
honor
just
and
been one of the
privilege. So
The actual game
releases.
I go to
itself,
work with
whatever.
them
Yeah.
every day, but at night I go home, log into Elder Scrolls Online, and I get to play games with you guys, the best gaming community in online gaming. We are such big fans of what we do. We play the games just as, we make them, and we play them just as much as you guys do. It's what we do. So you might not know it, but we're right there alongside. I'm playing there with you. I'm running dungeons. I'm exploring Tamriel, questing, crafting, decorating my house, PvPing, stabbing. Yeah, that was me. And I'm really humbled to say that the Elder Scrolls Online community just keeps getting bigger. We're over 11 million players now. And over 1 million of those came in just the last year alone.
The cat has opinions.
Yep. Cat wants to be
So
involved.
last year was really great for us in a whole lot of ways. We were named MMO of the Year for the 3rd straight year. We released Morrowind. A lot of great DLC, and just last week we released Somerset, the latest chapter in the Elder Scrolls Online.
So they have 11 million players. It's doing that well. They just keep holding off on releasing a new
great critical acclaim. Everyone loves it. You get to travel to the island of the High Elves for the first time in 20 years.
I mean, look at Warcraft. Warcraft still hasn't gone back to their format.
On the off chance you aren't playing Elder Scrolls Online, this is a great chance to jump in and play. And of course, all you veteran ESO
and they're
fans
getting the
are
different
already there.
areas that people want too.
Right.
Like Morrowind. I guess Somerset. I guess this is an area from the first Elder Scrolls game, and
content comes out so regularly for Elder Scrolls Online.
It's
We're
also, like,
already
really,
working
really
on
good,
our
too.
great plans for next year. But before that, the next DLC coming out is a dungeon DLC named Wolf Hunter, based on werewolves. And later this year, we have a story DLC named Murkmire. We're going back to Blackmarsh. So you guys have all been asking for a deeper dive into Argonian lore and culture. You're going to see it later this year. So there's one theme that runs through all of the Elder Scrolls Online's content, and that is great storytelling. From the launch game through all the DLC and chapters, it's really, really what holds the game together. But it's not just the stories that we as developers create for you guys to experience. It's also the stories that you create together when you play this great virtual world. So, I'm going to leave you tonight with a video highlighting just some of the amazing stories and memorable characters that you'll meet on your ESO journey. Thanks, everyone. See you in Tamriel.
Yeah, it's free to play. I'm gonna give it a whirl.
Yes, I'm checking right now. It's
Yeah,
like
with
the bases
okay.
release free.
Yeah, with it being a Game
No,
Pass.
standard edition is $10 on
Okay.
Steam. I don't know about what the price would be on console. Ultimate Game Pass.
Yeah.
I don't see anything about a monthly fee.
Yes, I remember. I think I did the beta for it for a long time ago, but I hear it changed quite a bit from the beta.
I'm sure.
If they're raving about like, the stories and stuff, I would assume that you can get through a lot of this like, single player, even by yourself. You don't need to necessarily team up with people.
Yeah, it looks like there's like a plus subscription that you can pay monthly that'll give you like faster progression.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't look like the base involves a subscription, as far as I can tell.
Cool. I keep looking for those games to go live on Game Pass, and they keep not going live. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? No. You go that way. Ah.
Cat's plan all along was to get to the center of 10.
Yeah. Just wanted to lay right here. I guarantee it.
Me.
You enjoy that couch by yourself.
Think about what you've done.
Yeah. Oh, this is new. Dude. Oh yeah, but that was one of the character. That was the character, wasn't it? I think. Awesome. Please just call it Doom 2. Eternal.
Sounded like
Thank you
Yep.
so much. I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm Hugo Martin, creative director on Doom Eternal.
In 2016, we launched our reboot of Doom and have been blown away by your support and excitement for the game. Thank you. In fact, it's a combination of your passion
still gotta check
and
that
our
out, that
team's
4K
love of
patch.
making Doom that has motivated us to deliver even more.
So we're back to announce Doom Eternal. An awesome new sequel to Doom. For the past 2 years, it's been so
Look at
inspiring
Shog.
for you guys to talk about what you'd like to see next. And I gotta tell you, we're right there with you. Like, you want the Doomslayer to feel even
What's
more
with all the
powerful?
infinite and eternal stuff? That means they can stretch it
Well,
out
we
for a
got-
long time with DLC and not worry about a numbered
You want
iteration.
even more badass
Just keep adding
demons?
battle royale modes and stuff.
Well, there are twice as many in this game. You want to see hell on Earth? Well, we just teased it. But what we're most excited about is to show you some of the things that you might not be expecting.
That's right, including a ton of features that we'll have to save for later because our team will be debuting Doom Eternal at QuakeCon this August.
Oh, so this is like
We'd
a
love for you
summer
to join us live in
2019 probably
Dallas,
game then.
or of course you can tune in online
Definitely
to
not
catch
this
all
year
the
game.
fun.
No.
But until then, we want to thank everyone who continues to play Doom.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Just good to know it's coming. Quake. Is it finally moving off of PC?
How's everybody
Never.
feel tonight? Pretty hype? Just like a little hype or like crazy hype right now, right? Let's go. Thanks. Hi, I'm Joshua Boyle, Community Manager for Quake Champions. Thank you very much. Ever since the first Quake title was released in 1996, our games have been shaped by you, the players. Now that proud tradition continues with Quake Champions, which has evolved with community in mind and will always be the fastest and most fun multiplayer shooter, period. And that's not the only tradition that Quake's continuing. These days we're hearing a lot of talk about esports, but Quake has been there from the very beginning. In fact, we started hosting competitions at QuakeCon over 20 years ago. Let's hear it for QuakeCon. And this year, we'll expand on our legacy as the original esport with everything from intense grassroots competitions to major tournaments at QuakeCon and DreamHack Winter. We've been doing this for a long time, and we're continuing to build with more competitions for more players than ever before. But I gotta tell you guys, we can't stop, won't stop until we've delivered a game that's fun for everyone, whether you're a Quake dad or a brand new baby to the arena. That's why we just added a bunch of new features to make it even easier for you and your friends to jump in and get good together. We're still in early access, but tonight we want to welcome all of you into the arena.
This game is still in early access? It hasn't been there for like
For this
3
week
years.
only, we're opening up Quake Champions to
Rainbow
everyone
Six Siege
through
Ranked
a
has been in
trial
beta
of
for
our
3
free-to-play
years now.
version
That's true.
before it even launches. Plus, if you get in and download this week, you can stay and keep playing Quake Champions for free even after the trial closes. So head to Quake.com and start playing with me and all of my Quake family tonight.
Don't miss your chance to join one of the most passionate and welcoming communities in gaming. Now, for a taste of what you'll be
I don't think
playing
there's such a thing
tonight,
as a welcoming community in
after
gaming.
our showcase is
No.
over,
Especially not in a
check out our
PvP
new
game.
trailer
No.
for Quake Champions.
Oh, nice, good trailer. I forgot what this game even looked like. I don't think they've showed anything of it for a while.
Taste it. We'll find out how tasty soon.
I'm assuming this game has a giant following on PC still.
I have no idea.
I'm just kind of surprised. I mean, I know we don't hear much about PC, exclusive stuff, but I'm kind of surprised you don't hear more about this.
It has enough of a following that they still do a QuakeCon every year.
Yeah, true. Prey. DLC, maybe?
Hello, E3, from all of us at Arcane Studios here in Austin, Texas. It's been 1 year since we launched Prey, and we want to send a big thanks to our incredible fan base for your support.
We've been so inspired by your passion and enthusiasm, and as a way of showing our appreciation, we're rolling out a huge free update for Prey tonight.
The next time you fire up Prey, you're going to see 3 new modes. Story mode, New Game Plus,
which was a big fan request,
and Survival mode, which should be an interesting challenge for our most hardcore fans.
But that's just the beginning. We are really excited to tell everyone that we've also been working on a new Prey DLC, an infinitely replayable experience called Moon Crash.
It's a new twist on Prey where the enemies, hazards, and loot are all different each time you play.
We're so excited. We can't wait to what?
The moon is a harsh mistress. The longer you're here, the harder things are going to get for you. Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
Warning. Flooding and electrical damage detected. Warning. Lethal radiation levels detected.
Basically, Bethesda's killing it with the music right now. This whole, for all their games.
Man, there's something of the wedding singer.
Yep.
Let's get to work.
Available now. Oh, cool. Wow. Well, there you go, Prey players. That looked pretty cool.
All right, before we begin, yes, Mom, I'm still alive. No, I'm not a mimic.
Hang on. There. I just want to make sure nobody tries to smack you because I saw Pete Hines with a wrench backstage a second ago.
Thank you, Ricardo. That's very sweet of you. So, like all arcade games, Prey is about playing your own way, and Mooncrash is no exception.
So you just saw a lot of cool stuff that's available tonight, but we're not done yet. We have one more surprise coming later this summer called Typhon Hunter.
Typhon Hunter is a lethal game of hide and seek, where one player goes head-to-head against 5 other players who get to be mimics.
And just like in Prey, the mimic players can disguise themselves as everyday objects. So, you know, things like a chair, a coffee mug, a space banana,
Yeah.
whatever works. But definitely not a coworker, right, Susan?
Absolutely not. Probably not.
No!
Anyway, Typhon Hunter is a tense multiplayer mode that requires teamwork and improvisation and a very high tolerance for jump scares.
Before we go, I just want to say thanks on behalf of the whole team at Arcane Studios to all of our fans around the world who have played Prey and love it. We made this game for you, and we are constantly inspired by your creativity and enthusiasm.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Next symbol. We got it. Oh,
Please
Wolfenstein.
welcome Jens Mattis and Jörg Gustafsson.
Hello, friends. I'm Jens Mattis, the creative director at Machine Games.
And I'm Jörg Gustafsson, executive producer at Machine Games.
Last year, millions of you took to the streets and sparked a revolution in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. As BJ Blazkowicz, you rallied the American resistance, and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis.
Thank you for embracing our game. We were honored to win Best Action Game at the Game Awards last December. And we are excited to bring Wolfenstein 2 to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, so you can fight the Nazis on the go.
And the Wolfenstein revolution continues with our next project, which leaps ahead in time to tell the tale of BJ's twin daughters. Set in the 1980s in Paris, Wolfenstein Youngblood pushes the story forward.
I was interested in none of your DLC until now.
Yep. Damn it.
And because this game features
Was he like
BJ's
Old
twin
Blood was
daughters,
standalone?
Wolfenstein Youngblood will be a co-op experience.
Oh, cool.
That makes sense with twin daughters.
Yeah.
So while you can play it solo, you can also join with a friend to save the world together. The resistance is counting on you.
All right, Hollybus, let's check it out.
Sweet. I was hoping to give something.
Listen, children. I've been fighting all my life for this world. It never ends. They're gonna send everything they have at you. To survive, you have to embrace the suffering. To stand up and carry it. It's not about the pain you can deal. It's about how much you can take.
It's do
Just like Papa taught us.
And they're gonna be giant 2019 again.
That's interesting. So they're gonna come up with a new villain for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the Nazis are the villains, but
yeah, new
At
major.
Bethesda, we're proud of our history of innovation, and that includes breakthrough VR technology that we revealed at E3 2012. Since then, we've delivered some of the very best VR experiences in gaming, from Doom to Fallout 4 to Skyrim,
coming to
and
PSVR.
we're not done. Two of the franchises that we just heard about are going to also offer VR experiences. So,
Wolfenstein?
when Prey's Typhon Hunter is released later this summer, you'll be able to experience the competitive mode that Susan and Ricardo were just talking about in virtual reality. And it will also include a single-player experience that puts you in the boots of TranStar employees working to solve puzzles aboard the Talos 1 space station. I'm also excited to announce a new Wolfenstein VR game.
Oh my god. Yes!
It's called Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over Nazi robots and turn these war machines against their masters. In our ever-ending quest to bring the message of fuck Nazis to every platform possible.
Oh my god, Wolfenstein in VR. Oh, it better be PlayStation VR, please.
Both the Prey and Wolfenstein VR experiences are playable this week at our booth at E3, so please stop by and give them a try. Now, we are really excited about everything that we've shown here tonight, but I know there are a lot of you who are really here or really wondering about Fallout 76. And I'm pleased to tell you that your wait is finally over. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the recipient of numerous Lifetime Achievement and Hall of Fame awards. He's the game director at a studio that has won a bevy of accolades and awards. And he's here tonight to tell us what he and his team have been taking so damn long to tell us all about. Will you please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Todd Howard.
We're all here. Looking good. Oh, it's great to be back at E3. Thank you so much. I could not be more excited to be here. I want to thank all our fans who came out tonight. And the millions of you watching online. We can't thank you enough. This is actually my 25th year at Bethesda, and I have seen a lot of cool things in that time. I gotta say, tonight is definitely one of them. I got to go to the very first E3 right here in Los Angeles. I know, they're so cute when they're little. They're full of energy and life. And then, remember when little E3 ran away from home, went to Atlanta? Yes, a lot of you didn't come. I liked Atlanta. We're East Coast. And then E3 went through the moody teen years and came back and locked itself in its room. Remember, it was in the convention center, but just in the meeting rooms. They didn't invite anybody. And I can remember literally walking between the halls and seeing nobody. I was like, this is how a zombie movie starts. And now E3 has grown up, it's in its 20s, it's more confident, can handle its alcohol better, like all of you. Thank you. So there's a good party after this, so pace yourselves. And I hope you're comfortable, by the way.
It does look like a fashion runway.
And E3 has become such an incredible week of entertainment, but we know that most of you came here for one thing. Thank you. think it's to see where we're putting Skyrim next. Well, I think we have the best one yet.
The Elder Scrolls speak of the past and the future. Now, Skyrim looks to the future, to its ultimate version.
Alexa, play Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it.
Now, life become one.
A mud crab scuttles towards you.
Fusroda!
I didn't catch that.
Fusroda!
Catch that. Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde.
What happened?
Fusroda. That's the command for knocking things over.
Is there a command for picking shit up?
Haven't reached that level yet.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Ooh.
The dragon unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh, shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
Oh, how many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Can I eat all the cheese? Can I eat all the cheese?
Hey, hun. Remember what the doctor said about dairy?
Yes. Right, yes, of course. You're the greatest. Thank you so much. I eat all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim, very special edition. Also coming soon to Etch-a-Sketch, Motorola Pagers, and your Samsung Smart Refrigerator.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Had to do it. Okay, really. We both know why you're here, and that's to talk about...
Oh, wait, that's not real?
No. I played the text version of that, Alexa. The voice version.
It's a prequel to all the other games, and it's our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
As long as you can hide the mushroom cloud behind your phone.
That's right.
Years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life
were at least
will endure.
Yeah.
Almost heaven, West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
Vault 76, one of the very first vaults to open, was built to celebrate America's tercentenary, which is an awesome word, by the way. Like, that's your word of the night, tercentenary. You are one of the very special few selected to be an occupant and spend 25 years underground waiting for Reclamation Day, the day the vault opens.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer.
That's how they all start, isn't it? Wait for the vault to open
I
and
hope you
escaping the
all
vault or
enjoyed the
something.
party last night, even those who may have overindulged
That's not how 4
and
started.
overslept.
Okay.
But it's
Was it, yeah,
time
4,
to
like
get
3
up
was like that
and
though, I
get
think,
out
if I
there
remember correctly.
4 started with, like, you were in everyday life, and then the nukes were coming, and you ran to the vault.
Okay.
And then when you came out of cryo sleep or whatever, it was as
Today is Reclamation Day.
it was like something happened. I don't remember exactly what happened, but like the vault was already open. And
Okay.
You never wake up. Don't you remember? Time to leave the vault. Most of the others have already
I
gone.
think it was like as you woke up, your wife was being
But
murdered.
I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this
When did they find out
country's
of the free game
best
pass?
and
Yeah.
brightest.
I've been looking for it. They said it was available today. I keep looking for it. It's still not up there.
My family.
That Division or Elder Scrolls yet online.
We always start with the world, and this time it features all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology. It allows us to have 16 times the detail and even view distant weather systems across the map. Now, most people don't know West Virginia that well. It is an incredible array of natural wonders, towns, and government secrets. This is where the actual nuclear secrets are. And the quest the Overseer sends you on will take you through 6 distinct regions, each with their own style, risks, and rewards. There's plenty of cool new Fallout creatures, and we even use the folklore of West Virginia to bring our Fallout versions to life. We have always wanted to tell that story of what it would be like for you and the other characters who were first to leave the vaults. But there is one big difference with this game. It's that each of those characters is a real person.
It's such a great MMO.
Because yes, Fallout 76 is entirely online. Okay.
Pass.
I know, there's a lot. You have like 1,000 questions right now.
Let's see,
So
we're
I'm
what,
gonna go
into
through them
year
in
5 of the current cycle, right?
Now,
Of
I'll
this
hit a couple
generation?
of the big ones.
Hardware?
Yeah.
First, of course, you can
Do
play
you remember
this
6 years
solo.
ago when everyone was
All right?
complaining that Microsoft wanted to
You'll-
go online?
Yeah.
Look at all these
You'll be
games.
who you want, exploring
Also,
a
the fact
huge
that your
world,
console has
doing
to be online
quests,
for
experiencing a
most games
story,
anyways.
and
Oh, yeah.
leveling up. We love those things about our games too. It would not have it any other way. But also, like many of you, we have always wanted to see what our style of game could be with multiplayer. So many of us talk about experiences in our games, but we've never experienced them together. So about 4 years ago, we hit upon an idea that is perfect for Fallout. Open world, survival, every person and character is real. And it was an idea that we just couldn't shake. We knew we had to do it and do it in a really big way. Now, I know you may have played survival modes in like some of our previous games or some other online games, and people wonder, is this hardcore survival? I like to think of it maybe, it's more softcore survival. Maybe that should be a new ESRB descriptor. Death never means the loss of progression or the loss of your character. Your character isn't tied to one server. As a matter of fact, you'll never even see a server when you play. You'll be in a world with dozens, not hundreds and not thousands of other players. It's the apocalypse. It's not an amusement park, okay? And you'll be able to join your friends whenever you want, and all of your progression goes with you. When we think about games, we think about worlds and the choices that you can make, the stories that you create and tell yourself. By creating a wide open world with very few rules, we have a game more than any game that we've ever done where the choices are yours, where you'll decide what happens. You'll decide the heroes and you'll decide the villains. Look, this is a whole new world for all of us here. And fortunately, our friends at Vault-Tec have made a series of informational videos for when all of us emerge together.
As you venture out into this new American frontier, some of your fellow survivors may not be neighborly.
This makes me wonder, is there gonna be like potential like PvP all the time?
It's gonna end up being that.
Ugh.
They say that, you have the option to do things. It's always gonna be assholes running around killing you.
Right.
Not all Vault 76 dwellers will be so hostile. Find them and brave the new world together. Whether you choose to explore the wasteland alone or with
you
friends,
won't lose your progression.
days
It's
will
always
be
gonna be
filled
PvP.
with fun activities.
Run like a rabbit, fly like a bee. No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me because right behind you, baby. Right behind you, baby. Oh, right behind you, baby. You'll never get away from me. You can make up your taste, now you'll have, no matter what you do, turn around and walk there and go. Right behind you, baby. Right behind you, baby. Yeah, right behind you, baby. You never gonna get away.
Giant sloth. Jesus.
Like previous Fallouts, you can play this game solo in Quest. But the easiest way to survive in the wasteland is to team up and build together. And in this one, you can build wherever you want. And you can also then move that to wherever you want.
After thermonuclear war, man Once towering industrial marvels may no longer stretch to the heavens. What separates man from beast? It is his desire to build. Get started with CATS, the construction and assembly mobile platform. Construct your home of the future. With your home secure, you can now craft handmade ordnance at your leisure to give your altercations that personal touch. It falls on you and the ingenuity of your fellows to rebuild the America we hold dear. But don't become too attached too quickly. Monitor your environment for anything out of the ordinary. The home of tomorrow may undergo certain challenges.
It's Fallout, Destiny, Fortnite.
After a crisis, work with your neighbors to ensure success. There's no I in nuclear wasteland. Document your adventures. Your memories will shape the new American dream. What's that sound? Oh dear. There goes the neighborhood.
You know, we love dynamic game systems. So we thought, why don't we put multiple nuclear missile sites on the map? And then let all of you do whatever you want with them.
Today's episode, Atomics for Peace. When you emerge from the comfort and safety of your vault, the world you know will have changed. Take your friendly old neighbor, Johnny. Rather than coming over to borrow a cup of sugar, he may now be coming over for murder. The time has come to seek out greater means of protection. Nuclear armaments. That's right.
You know I won't play this game. They do a hell of a job advertising it, though.
These wonders of the atomic age can be found right in your own backyard. But how does a fella like you acquire nuclear weapons, you may ask? Begin by inquiring with the locals. Gently coax them into cooperation. Use a little elbow grease if you have to. In the likely event you don't acquire a full code on your own, do not give up. Search for others who might be harboring a grudge. You'll have that nuclear launch code in no time. With the power of the atom at your fingertips, be responsible and consider your target carefully.
Attention. Launch sequence activated.
That's kind of crazy.
Will your bomb land on a rival camp of degenerates? A random stranger? The local wildlife? Whatever your target
It's so true.
may be,
Phil Hartman was still alive, he'd be doing the voiceovers.
To gather rare and valuable resources. Yet these rewards don't come without risk. The fate of this new world is yours to command with the power of the atom.
It's not as if everyone just killing each other. It's everyone nuking each other.
We know
I hope they
you've
make
played
it
a
very
lot of our
difficult.
games and a lot of
Well,
online games.
you need different
but this
pieces
one
to get the code
really
to launch
is
it.
unique.
Yeah.
That's
We have built a
prime
platform,
reason why players just go around killing each other.
Right.
If I can kill you and
dedicated
loot all your
servers
shit and see if you have part of the code.
that will support this game now and for years to come. And look, we know this is new for all of you. It's new for us. It's a little bit scary. And to that end, we're going to need your help. Because yes, we are going to have a beta. And it is sponsored by our friends at Vault-Tec as well, the Break It Early test application. Because evidently, these online games are hard, they can have some nasty issues. I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true. And that sometimes it doesn't just work. Anyway, we know together that we are going to build something really special. And we also know that all of you love our special editions. And we have an awesome collector's edition for you. It starts with a map of the world that glows in the fucking dark.
Nice.
And it's great. So cool. It comes with figures you can put on the map. And it also comes with a Fallout collectible that really I've always wanted, so we made them for everybody to buy, and here it is.
Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use of diving? Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top.
Wearable.
But will it prevent me in case of nukes?
Yeah. That's the asterisk under it. It will not save you from nuclear attack.
Yes, all of this, the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. So you're probably wondering, when is this game coming out? We're excited to say that it's coming out this year.
Wow.
November 14th.
Yep.
Thanks again for all your support of Fallout. It's been 10 years since Fallout 3, our very first one. And it's been an incredible journey with all of you. We do have another Fallout anniversary that we are celebrating here at E3. It is the 3-year anniversary of Fallout Shelter, which we announced and released right here at E3. And we have some cool surprises for you. Fallout Shelter is coming to the PlayStation 4. And because that guy said it, it's also coming to the Nintendo Switch. You can play it with the Joy-Cons or touch controls. And yes, it's still free.
I'm surprised it's like on the Xbox.
And excited to say these versions are coming out tonight.
Oh, wow.
Again, thank you so much for your support of all that we do coming here tonight. When we see how many of you our games have touched, it's incredibly special. Especially Fallout Shelter. That game has been played by over 120 million people.
Oh, it is already on Xbox. Yeah, it says it is. Well, that explains that. Thank you.
That is more people than every game that we have made combined. Incredible. It does kind of make you stop and realize that our games can have new lives on any type of device or system. And you know, when we looked at the iPhone 11 years ago, we had a few ideas for mobile games. Fallout Shelter was one of them. And we did have another one that was far, far more ambitious. And we've been building it. And it's in the other franchise that you love from us. It is called The Elder Scrolls Blades. Like Fallout Shelter, we wanted an experience
People don't want this.
that we were not finding anywhere else. Here it is. Blades, at its heart, is a pure Elder Scrolls game. A massive first-person RPG with console-quality graphics, but with a uniquely mobile experience. Believe me when I say you have to see this running on an iPhone 10.
Like
this gigantic screen does not do it justice. You can tap to move or use dual sticks. Combat is all new, and it follows your specific movements and timings. Harkening back to the first Elder Scrolls Arena, this game features both handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons. And it's not just melee. You have a range of abilities and spells you can use. And of course, you can create your own character and be who you want to be. Improving them, leveling up, picking new abilities.
So what's going to be the catch?
And the entire game can be played in portrait mode. That one was incredibly important to us, that you could play it however you wanted. You never know when you'll need a free hand. To hold your coffee, what do you... Degenerates. And it's not just dungeons. It's incredible outdoor areas. Yes, running on a phone. It really looks and plays incredible.
Your phone dies in 2 hours, though.
Okay.
Blades has several modes of play. First, the Abyss, a roguelike experience where you can see how far you can go in an endless dungeon. And the Arena, where you will do battle one-on-one against other players. And the main mode, the Town. This is the hub for your story and quests. You are a member of the Blades, the Empire's top agents. Forced into exile, you return home to find your town destroyed and need to rebuild it. Yes, Blades also features a town building mode. You'll decide what your town looks like and be able to upgrade and decorate all of the individual elements in it. As your town levels up, you'll unlock new NPCs, quests, and more. You can even visit your friends' towns. This is an Elder Scrolls game that you can play however and wherever you want. And we are going to bring Blades to every device and system we can. Phones, PCs, consoles, also virtual reality, on mobile, all the way up to high-end VR on PCs. And what's really cool is all of those connect to each other. So one of my dreams is we'll go back to that portrait mode, which I like to call meeting mode. Because if you're in a meeting on your playing a game, in portrait mode, no one knows you're playing a game. And so with Blades, you can be in a meeting playing Blades against someone at home in VR. Blades is coming this fall for free.
Now about those microtransactions.
And you can pre-order it tonight on both the Apple App Store and
pre-order
the
stuff's
Google
free.
Play Store. Also, this week,
Some games have it to where
go
like
to
if you pre-register
playblades.com and register
when the game
for
launches,
early
you'll get some
access.
bonus like
If you're
in-game
here at
stuff.
E3, Blades is going to be playable in our booth. So please come by and check it out. You really need to see it running on the phone. We'd love to see you. Please come by. I just want to thank you all again, all of our fans here, everybody watching online, for all of your support over the years. It is so exciting to show you all that we have coming out this year, and it is an honor and a blessing to represent all of the incredible people at Bethesda Game Studios. We have 3 offices now in Maryland, Montreal, and Austin. There's a lot of them here tonight. I want them to hear your appreciation for their work.
Everyone's gonna be trying, more East Coast stuff.
Just the best team and group of people I could ever hope for. Amazing. We also thought, since we're all here together tonight and it's so special, maybe we'd do something a little different too.
Oh, maybe.
And tell you what we have coming beyond this year in the future. We have also been working on a brand new next generation single player game. But this one is in an all-new epic franchise. Our first wholly original franchise in 25 years.
Wow.
We're excited to announce our next adventure.
Oh yeah, it's like been weird for a while.
Yeah, I've heard that name
Yeah.
somewhere.
Starfield is a game that we have spent years thinking about and working on. Something we feel uniquely positioned to pull off and that we're incredibly excited about. But we're also building toward the game after that. And it's the one you keep asking about.
God, both of these are gonna be so far away though. You have to buy a PS5 to play that.
Okay, actually, now I'm really done. I just want to thank you all for your time tonight, the time you've spent in our worlds. We'll see you out there.
Can I get another round of applause, please? applause, please, for Todd Howard. We only get him up here like once every 3 E3s, but boy, when he shows up, he brings the goods. Thanks also to all of our studios and teams around the world who are so dedicated to giving our fans the very best games. If you're a gamer on any platform of any kind, we think we've got something for you, and I hope you're as excited about what you've seen tonight as we are, whether it's a new Fallout game, a new Elder Scrolls game from Bethesda Game Studios that you can play on your phone for free, Rage 2, Doom Eternal, and so much more. We're really excited. Now, remember, if you want to be one of the first to play Elder Scrolls Blades or join the Fallout 76 beta, you need to go to Bethesda.net and register. It's easy and it's free. For all of you here with us tonight, thank you so much for joining. The party is going to continue afterwards. For everyone else around the world, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have a good night and a great E3.
All right. Heroes of Bethesda.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's one of those things that they're like every franchise they have is a big deal.
Yeah. It's like the fact that I think they mentioned every single, like, besides Dishonored, they mentioned every single one of them. Pretty much. Like, that's crazy. They got something coming for something, for everything.
Yeah.
Mostly next year.
Yeah, it was different from the past couple of years. They just showed stuff that was coming that year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of surprised Fallout's this year, though. Considering this is like a whole new type of thing for them. But, yeah. I think they did a good job, though. I think it's got people excited. Even just mentioning that Elder Scrolls 6, even though just mentioning
just
it.
acknowledging that they're working on it will be enough to get people hooked.
Yep. Who's here says, so far Halo, Starfield, and Elder Scrolls 6 will be next-gen consoles.
Yeah.
That would make sense for Halo, considering they didn't say a word. So, I could see that.
Halo should be a launch for their next gen.
Yeah. And then, yeah. Oh, man, can you imagine if Elder Scrolls 6 is, like, right there, right around launch of a new console? That'll sell consoles like crazy.
Yeah.
So, cool. Any final thoughts?
No.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for checking us out. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already. As I mentioned before, our podcast this week, normally we post on Wednesdays. It's going to be posted Thursday, just so we can actually film after the Nintendo conference and get the editing done in time so we can release it on Thursday so we can talk about everything that we see. So you'll get more impressions and everything. And for those watching live, or if you're even watching on YouTube tonight, I will be live streaming Square Enix starting at noon tomorrow, Ubisoft at 3 o'clock, and then I believe Mike is going to be joining me for Sony at 8 o'clock. So be sure to tune in. Cool. Thanks, everyone.